Okay. So, I'm not really doing anything in particular today other than the same stuff I've been doing. I'm working on getting some achievements that I missed when going through the first time and stuff, trying to catch up my achievements and stuff. Um, I have finished the new story that came out for Janthier Isles, so I'm completely done with Janthier Isles story. I have all of the achievements for all of the expansion story. There are still achievements I need for the areas themselves, as well as just, you know, some of the side stuff. I still need to make the legendary spear, legendary backpack, all that good junk. Um, I have all the master insights though. I do need to finish getting experience for this last mastery. I also need to get, oops, not that one, this one. Mastery points in End of Dragons to finish getting that mastery. Same with Icebrood Saga. I need to earn 5 more mastery points to finish that mastery. Um, Currently, however, I am just focusing on my achievements simply because I can. Um, I'm probably going to simply stream whenever I am playing regularly, just because I don't on it. I've come to the conclusion that if I'm gonna be playing Guild Wars anyways, unless I am doing something with the guild like raid or strike missions, there's really no reason I can't stream it. So I don't really see a point in not streaming if I'm playing anyways. Hence the title of the stream. It's a late night stream because I'm playing anyways. Now I'm going to do some story stuff here that I don't necessarily need to do because I need to advance the story to a specific point to get an NPC to spawn for me to complete one of the other achievements. You'll note I have switched off of my spear. I did that mostly because I am more familiar with staff and I can rotate better for survivability, which in some of the story missions is important. It is not something I'm necessarily super concerned about most of the time. when I'm playing, so the spear was never an issue since I was in maps that had a lot of people around, and there was usually area healing supplied by people. That being said, by myself, I need to worry about my survivability a lot more. Yeah, let's play. Alright. There we go. But, so, I will most likely be streaming much more regularly. Simply because I do play Guild Wars almost every day. And as I said, I've come to the conclusion that if I'm playing, I might as well be streaming. It does mean the streams may not necessarily be super long. They may not necessarily be, be strictly coherent or cohesively doing the same thing like I do with my stream character, where I'm going through the story and everything. Someone is knocking on my door. I will be right back. Okay, well, that was definitely strange. Definitely heard knocking on my front door, but no one was there. So, whatever. Now, hilariously, here, you don't actually have to fight him in that poison area if you have range to pull him back. So, you can pretty much just destroy the stalks and never have to be in the poison areas. That's gotta be a veteran. I'm taking too much damage not to have two veterans on me. And that's what I meant by more survivability. If I was using the spear, it's unlikely I would have been able to do that. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I rallied. That's all I care about. Take out more of these stocks, just to clear stuff out. Since you're both melee. How dare you? Yeah, I don't actually care. Now, I could use my Jade Bot to revive here, but I don't really see a point right this second. Alright, there we go. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I did have to use my Jade Bot. Oh, I hate this part. Basically, this is a kill everybody in the area part, which is made worse by the fact that there are numerous veterans here. The non-veterans are fairly easy, but the veterans make it annoying. So, unfortunately, we're kind of just gonna have to deal with them, which will mean it's going to be slow. Simply because, well, I can't necessarily fight a whole bunch of the veterans at the same time. They would murder me. Alright. This is getting a little more problematic than I wanted. Alright, luckily those two were not veterans. And the veteran sorcerers are far easier to deal with than the knights and the bulwarks. I don't really foresee any problems finishing this out. I foresee issues in the next part without help because the Tower of Nightmares, without doing it with help, is very difficult. And in a couple of cases, if you get the wrong boss, impossible, because they hit really, really hard. Okay, now we need to murder him very, very quickly. So, we basically have to throw everything we have at him. And then some. Because the problem here is you literally have like 2.5 minutes to beat this entire fight from the time he spawns. And that means you have to throw a lot at a lot of people. All while making sure you don't die yourself. There we go. And you'll note that I was swapping elements quite heavily there. I used both earth and fire quite heavily there rather than simply waiting for the recharges on my fire skills like I normally do. Okay. That's done. Now we can actually do what I need to do. for this. Do I want to jump over, or do I just want to use an item? Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the airship, I think. I have bank access on me. I've got 26 of them actually, but it's just easier to go here. I can always waypoint back over there. And what I need is here. I'll just grab all of them. There. Actually, I don't feel like waypointing. Return me to my previous map. Faster and easier. Also, while I'm thinking about it, vial chalk acid, please. Acto gamble because I can. Down 4 Ecto right now. Ugh. Seriously, game? Fine. There we go. Cool. Okay, so I need to give her 17 more to finish that. Okay. Go away. You are not who I want to talk to. Okay, that's fine. It won't let me give her any more, and I really don't want to have to restart this whole thing. Okay, whatever. I will deal with that later. I will grind through that and finish that out later if I need to. Alright, what else do I need here? I need to kill the Crate Witch in Timberline Falls. That's a task for later. I need to complete 7 more events in the tower. That's the Nightmare Ends. It's got 1 in Nightmare and 1 in Nightmare Ends. Destruction of toxic offshoots. That's stuff around various maps. That's in the Nightmare Ends. Use Okay. 1 crate obelisk shard around the world. Okay, except I don't know where those are, so deal with that later. Okay, so sure. Alright, well, let's just jump into the private one, or the public one, because I don't feel like making a private squad for it, since I don't have people to join me. Anyways, I wonder if giving her samples would actually count for that. I'll have to check. I don't feel like dealing with it though. So, let's just grab them back out and find out. Give her 1, see if it counts. Okay, so 34. Double check. Okay, so it does count, so we can finish it right now. Alright, 5 and 10. There. Done. Sweet. I don't need to go up there. Okay, well, somebody was recently through here. Neat. People. Sorry, you guys are gonna slow me down. I have no desire for you guys to slow me down. Yeah, ask me if I care. I'm trying to catch up to the commanders, so I'm sorry, you guys. You will just slow me down. I need to go this way. Actually, I need to go back the other way now that I think about it. Because it's this way I need to go, although there is a web right here. Because I need to go over this way. And let's go past these guys. Whoop. That's a web that I don't want to deal with. Almost there. Sorry, coming through. Ah, missed. There we go. Ah. Dang. Just missed getting here in time. Oh well. At least caught up with them, so that's good. Swap back to fire since I don't need to be running anymore. We are going the completely wrong way. Because we need to go to the pod, and we are going towards the 3rd floor. We need to go this way to get to the pod, guys. Why did that not break? It should have broken the stun. Excuse me. Okay. The annoying thing is when the toxic Exen gets put on you, it's puts you in combat. Alright. Oh, great. We get to fight air. This'll be fun. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay, guys, what are you doing? Stop fighting Garm. We literally need to kill air. I realize taking Garm out is semi-useful, but you can literally AoE him while fighting air. Ah, jeez, oh, Pete's. And we're done. There we go. Alright, that's 7 out of 10. Oh, neat. It's also my 2350 chest. My 23.5 chest. Sweet. What were they saying? Seriously, you guys can't handle a couple of elites? There was like 4 of you. How did you guys not handle that? Alright, shall we? Oh, hey, a toxic seedling. Neat. Alright, let's go. Ow. I dodged. And nothing you say is going to make me believe otherwise. Now this, I could forgive people for not being able to survive. Because even I'm swapping to my heal skills here. Because this is a lot. Alright, that should take out most of them. Which means we should be able to manage this a little better now. Although, it's not going to matter if we don't take this portal out. There. Now we can finish this. I also need to get an air purifier so I can heal. Okay, backing up so I don't get killed by that. Ow. I disagree. There we go. There we go. Apparently completed the story aspect. Might as well grab some of that. Oh, neat. That doesn't really help, since it just gets reapplied immediately. Okay, there we go. Up in the air purifier so I can get a little bit more healing. Now that I'm back at normal health, I should be fine. I'll be fine there. That was my own fault for continuing to attack while he had reflex up. Ow? That's fine. There we go. Okay, you are full dead. Okay. I hate being in confined spaces like this. Alright, can we please get out of this confined space? Okay, let's go over here where I can range a little and heal a bit. Interesting. Huh. I should probably pick some of those up at some point. Actually, I think I'm going to buy one of each of these, just... That way I can make a tricolor key. Now, if we can actually successfully complete this... which is not going to be fun. Suppose I will help. I will help you guys not die, I suppose. The problem is the spores. Because the whole thing is contaminated. It's causing us to take damage and not heal properly, which is causing us problems in the boss fight. Because we're going into the boss fight at like half health or lower. Because there isn't an air purifier up there before we get into the boss room. Which means we're going in super disadvantaged. If we could stay in air purifiers for a little bit and actually heal up, it'd be better off. I mean, That is our biggest problem here, is the lack of healing and ability to keep the toxic spores off us. I mean, if we can keep the toxic spores off us, we're better off. But doing so is incredibly difficult. And we've already lost one person. Oh no, they're just laying up. They're just chilling in the boss room dead. Literally didn't even clear it long enough for us to drop out of combat. Yeah, by the time it's done casting the antitoxin spray, we've already got toxic pollen on us again. That's insane. Yeah, see? There we go. Literally cast it, it's done, and we've got pollen on us again. Okay. Okay, let's go try and drop this on the thing. Okay, fall back to heal a little. Help res. over here where I'm a little safer and can revive. We have way too many ads. This is not gonna work. I am going to take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, let's jump back into this. they actually gonna LFG this? Well, there's nobody doing... Well, they don't have an LFG going for that. Did they throw one in Tyria? They did have one in Tyria. That's weird. I don't know why they'd throw it in there and not in Living World Season 1, where it would actually make sense. Not that I think they're gonna get anyone. Alright, the reason I want to actually finish this is for this event here, as well as this one and this one. Because this one, that's why I bought the one key, was because we'll get one and since we bought one, we'll be able to open the chest twice, which will finish this achievement. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Whether we'll actually be able to get a group in here to successfully finish this or not, I have no idea. Because this is not necessarily a heavily done thing anymore. Unfortunately, we have to kill both of them, and we can't just kill them one at a time, which is annoying. Yeah, I can't blame them. I think this is a lost cause as well. So, let's see. I need Dolge's research notes. That's the Nightmare Ends. That one's the Nightmare Ends. And the rest are other stuff. Okay. So, why am I still in water? Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that. I don't die. Alright. And up we go. Okay, good for you. I'm happy for you. Just know that my mind is a frightening place to be, and you'll probably end up suffering for it. Why was that targeted on them and not me? Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a problem, girl. Congratulations, you all ran out of the protector's circle. Including the protector. Why he ran out of his own shield, I don't know. How dare. Come get some. That way, as soon as you're dead, the portal's already dead. There we go. Never met or heard of me, have you? Give up is not something that we do. Yeah, don't care. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, big death scene, sure. Yeah, she is very, very crazy. If you haven't known that or figured that out yet, she is very, very crazy. Okay, first thing we need to do is take out these guys. Because I don't want to have to deal with him and them. Will you stop jumping around like that? mean, I'm trying to break his defiance bar, and it's not working because I can't keep him pinned down. There. Finally. Good, you done jumping around like a crazy person? Okay, he should go invulnerable here in a second. At least I thought he would. There it is. For some reason I was thinking it was every 25%, not at 25%. Yeah, don't care. Goodbye, portal. There we go. Weird. Okay, I don't know why those were things, but sure. Whatever. Go. Go away. Yeah. Okay. I actually wasn't even expecting the other achievements. I definitely was not expecting those achievements. That's super weird. But hey, whatever. I'm not gonna complain about achievements I wasn't planning on getting right now, or even trying to get. Okay, so I need one letter from Grand Duchess Phelan. And recording 2 in this one. That should finish those 2. Which finishing one of them will be enough to finish the mastery and give me the Dried Thorn of Nightmare. Which is cool. Defeat the Knight of Rot before escaping the tower. Let's see if we can do this. It has Toxipod. Okay. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Huh. Interesting. That just leaves 2 more for Lion's Memory. Which I really want to get, because I really would like to show on stream what old Lion's Arch actually looked like. Nobody breaks my toys but me. Just watch work nights you're so proud of. Mine now. And nothing wrong with you I can't fix forever. Sure. that was something. It would help if I remembered this more than I do. It has been years since I did this. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I should need one more. Alright, so I should just need this one, and just need to force an overload. Okay, let's pull him over here then. Since he decided he wanted to remake his protective field. There we go. Alright, there's the one for choosing all of the combat versions. We will have to do it again to get the other one for completing all of the logic puzzles with actual logic and not just brute forcing it. So alright. Right. Okay, I need to take out the other ones first. Okay. I definitely don't know if I can beat him in less than a minute. Wow, that is ridiculous damage. Yeah, there is no way this is happening. How are you supposed to beat him in that short of a time frame? He's insane. That's absolutely crazy. There is zero chance that I'd be able to kill him in that short of a time frame. I'm not sure a party of 5 could kill him that quickly. Jesus, that's crazy. The fact that I hadn't even done 10%. And the fact that he could basically, like, 3-shot me is insane. I mean, I have full Ascended armor, too. I mean, granted, it's half Celestial and it's basically all Celestial and Zerker, so there's not a whole lot of defense, but still, I shouldn't be getting 3-shot. That's just pure insanity. I don't know how they remotely expect anyone to do that. I mean, that's... I mean, I need to kill the Toxic Hybrid one more time. But I don't know how they expect anyone to actually finish to do this achievement. That's absolutely insane. Alright. What am I missing? Alright, give us a tricolor key. Those are done, and that's the last one. It's not those ones. I'm done with that. It's not this one. No. I already have that unlocked. I don't know. After completing episode 5 of season 1, speak stranger in the last story mission meeting the Zephyrites. Okay. So it's just this one. Episode 5. I believe. So after completing Battle for Lion's Arch, we have to talk to the Zephyrite. Okay. It's fine. We still need to finish getting this. So we still have to do Battle for Lion's Arch Mastery, which needs 5 more things. Several of which are fine. Alright.
What time do you work tomorrow?
Okay, so now we need to actually do the logic puzzles for these things to actually learn them. Nobody breaks my toys but me. These Watchwork Knights are so proud of mine now. That one causes the combat. Nothing wrong with you I can't fix forever. Okay. I want to read this again. One reads, stupid humans always in my way. Another reads, do not use the deactivation phrase until we've secured the Queen's Pavilion. Alright, let's revive the Watchwork Knight. And let's see. Deactivation, this one? Alright. Now the Inquest Terminal. This portable console has seemingly been modified by Scarlet. The last few is doing an analysis of test results. There's also a rotating central power interface. At first glance, the data appears to be a matrix of assorted characters and numerals. There are prompts to correlate the data into quantitative or qualitative results. Correlating to quantitative. Another prompt appears requesting the user choose whether to sort data by relevance, effectiveness, or efficiency. Efficiency. Horizontal bars of varying colors indicate that char engineering is roughly as efficient as Sylvari plant shaping. So, alternating data analysis doesn't seem to be helpful. Alright. Let's see. Quantitative by relevance. This correlation between etheric energy output and mesmeric illusions. Alright, that didn't work. So, let's try effectiveness. Setting hierarchy of results. Lists air magic and Asuran alchemy as the most effective results. So it parses the data and displays a prompt to output it to a portable device. Okay. Done with that one. Alright, sturdy stick. Nothing we really need on the lab table. Dried roots. Examine the pod more closely. Touch the casing. Okay. Need to figure that out. Let's see. Fox has an override that forces an overload, a set of controls to shut down power, and control to enter standby mode. 3 panels layers, each marked with 3 symbols. The first panel is like the sun, flames, and steam. Set the slider to flame. Single snowflake and drop of water. Water? Okay. Let's see. Flame Legion. Icicle Gold. Throw the switch. Alright, let's see. Sun, icicle, gold, throw the switch. Okay. Sun, icicle, silver, throw the switch. Let's just brute force this then. Okay, so we tried sun with all of the icicles. So snowflake, gold, switch. Alright, sun, snowflake, silver, throw the switch. Sun, snowflake, iron, switch. Sun, water, gold, switch. Sun, water, silver, switch. Sun, water, iron, switch. Okay, it's not sun. Flame, icicle, gold. Flame, icicle, silver. Now, I know I already did this, but just... Oh, I did not. Okay, so that takes care of that. Nothing there. Okay. There we go. Yay. And we did it. We solved them all with logic. And 0 fighting. Which is mildly annoying. Well, Casimir, I'm pretty sure that it's fairly obvious we're about to murder us a giant plant. I wonder if he's... I wonder if he's easier because of us doing logic and not combat? But survey says no. Survey says he's still absolutely horrible. Yeah. So... this is definitely not happening. I was gonna say, I definitely hit use. Hey, look, I'm not dead. Okay. Okay. Yay. There. Now I'm actually going to go over to Lion's Arch. Mostly because I don't really feel like trying to reclimb the Tower of Nightmares right now. And there is a tricolor key chest in here. So I can simply open the chest here. I don't have either one of those. There we go. Weird that I didn't have those. But I have them unlocked now, so that's fine. No interest in keeping that. I was working on. Can I salvage that? No. Okay, I don't care about you. Because it's not ascended, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Whatever. Okay. I feel like there's easier ways to get a lot of this stuff. Like just waiting for the events. Sure, let's buy one of those just because I already have one of those. Have that. I don't need any of those because I already have them all. I don't have one of those. But I'm sure I can get one through achievements and story. So that's fine. 1952 karma. And it's 2016 or 2086. So it's slightly more karma than it gives you. Although if you put a booster on, you might be able to actually make more off of it. I've got a celebration booster it just gave me, right? Item find. Crafting experience, gathering strike, 10 seconds swift. Okay, that one does not give karma. However, I know I have boosters in the bank that will give karma. That can go in the bank. Those can go in the bank. Should only need one of these. So it should allow me to choose karma. Nope. Magic Vine, crafting, gathering, kill streak. There really is no way to get a karma booster. I mean, I've got these ones. I guess I could just use one of these. Except it doesn't gain. It doesn't increase karma from consumable items. Dang, never mind. If I made a karma banner, though, that might work. Or a hero's banner. I could use that. Decisions. Okay. Cool. Got my Ecto back. Alright. Couldn't quite figure out a way to get what I wanted, though, so... Oh well. Alright, let's see. Need one more tricolor key. I also need to slay a toxic hybrid one more time. 3 more events. Create obelisk shards. Let's see where these are. Alright, let's check Wiki real quick and see where they are. Okay, there are 24 of them, and they're across like 6 maps. Fun. Alright. That's gonna be fun and entertaining to do. Alright, let's go back to Kessex Hills. Whatever. Okay, except the waypoint I tried to go to is not contested. Say, I'm assuming. Yeah. Yeah, I was assuming that witch was up. Okay, so the first one is back here. Alright. That was a fun... Oh, well... I mean, if you guys wanna... fight the Blood Witch, I'm not gonna be opposed to killing her. What did I complete? Oh. Okay. Oh, right, it's Monday. I forgot weekly is reset today. Do I want to go hunt down the rest of these right now? Not really. It's a lot of work for very little payoff. I mean, it is 8 achievement points. But it's also a lot of running around. I do need to go fight the witch in Timberline Falls, though. Which is... here, I believe. So let's go to Nunmoa. Yeah, Champion Crate Witch. Cool. The event is up. That's good. How, when I'm standing literally next to him, is that bubble... Cool. Screw you too. interrupt my overload. Why do you keep giving me those? I've already done that. There. Takes care of that. Okay, now... Palouche. There we go. Okay, well, I've already gotten that one apparently. Okay, got that one though, which is nice. Just one more done. Okay, some of those are very difficult. Alright, some of those aren't too bad. Some of them are gonna be annoying. Let's go here since some of this could just be done in the public battle for Lion's Arch. Wonder if anybody's actually in here right now. It says there's one sector recaptured. Okay. I have no idea if there's anybody else in here or if that area is just recaptured by default. It's been a while since I did this. Currently, I am just getting found heirlooms from the rubble piles. Because I can. If you're curious how well I haven't done this in a while and know where the rubble piles are, it is because I have an overlay program running an overlay to give me farm guides and stuff like that. So that is how I know the path to follow for this. The overlay program I use is called Blish, and will pretty much allow you to add mods and stuff that let you have additional information on your HUD and things, such as guides for farming paths and such. Someone else is here. I have 35, and I need 250. Okay. Well, I will run into the people capturing the areas eventually. And we'll probably join them in capturing areas and stuff, but for right now, I'm just going to continue running this farm real quick. I missed the jumping puzzle that was in there. Prepare for goodbye. I'm surprised I have not found the people actually securing sectors. I love how that secured sector still has watchwork in it. That's great. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 25. Help if I actually grab that one. With how long sector recapturing's taking, I'm imagining there's one, maybe two people in here. It's definitely not a large group of people. Yeah, I don't know what I'm actually up to right now, but I'm sure it's nowhere close to the 250 I need for the selfless potion. Or tonic. I mean, it's a tonic, but... Yeah, how far are you guys really willing to follow me? Not that far. Why would anyone come up here? Diving goggles, that's interesting. Alright, so platform down there. Okay, let's... Alright, so let's run back up here and do this correctly. Whoops. Did not mean to fat finger the B button. Oop. Oop. Hup. Come on. Why is this... Is it because I'm in combat? Why won't it let me get over there? There. Okay, I don't know why why it wouldn't let me do that before, but whatever. This is such a crazy path, and I don't understand the point of why they put the rubble piles in such awkward, random places. This is absolutely crazy. Okay, we're not going to get those two. Okay, that was apparently all of them, and apparently a thing? Okay. Definitely don't want the Imperial fragments, I've got more than enough. This, on the other hand, could be useful. Yeah, I didn't think that'd have any value, but worth a shot. just be destroyed. That can be destroyed. Those can just be consumed for luck. Actually, that might have value. Nope. Okay, don't care then. Just trash it. Okay, so after those two, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we missed because we got this one. So there's 5 we missed and 3 more we haven't gone to yet. So there's a total of 8. That just loops around. Alright, so if we backtrack, should be able to get these 5 we missed. Okay, that's 2. Don't know if I can get up there, but should be able to figure out a way up somehow. There we go. Okay. That's that one. And if I head... Actually, if I can just click here, that'll work. I'm surprised that's not contested. Alright, takes care of that. I missed. Okay, I don't really feel like going all the way back up there. Hello, Death Laser. Okay. Yeah, reflect that. Okay. I am going to go get these two, even though I said I wasn't going to, because I am going to just fight my way through this. Okay. Oh, well, this is going to be fun. Okay, well, that was a thing. Okay. Seriously? I screwed that up by accidentally going to mist form. If that event wasn't going on, that'd be a lot easier. But we got all those. Well, we missed that one, but we got the rest of them. So we can go get these 3. And whoever was recapturing the sectors obviously left. Okay. Weird. Also, where did Bram come from? Okay. Not gonna question it, just gonna roll with it. Alright. And other than the 2 in the cave and the one I missed on the cliff, that's all of them. So, do I want to try and do anything in here knowing that there's nobody else here? Or do I simply want to just ditch out of this? There we go. Oh. Okay, that's just a repeatable one. Whatever. Okay. These are not necessarily achievements I'm trying to complete. $65. Not bad. Several found belongings, and a couple of found heirlooms, and more blade shards, which are nice. Okay, I'm at see how much this actually gives. Looks like 15. Alright, so it's a little better than a base Essence of Luck. Huh. Neat. That is actually worthwhile. Because this is worth like a gold. Almost 2, actually. Alright. Actually, I'm already where I need to be. Because that'll take me out of the instance. Okay. Now we go to my homestead so I can gather stuff. I don't believe I have enough here to complete the weekly, but we will see. I know I've got a lot, but I don't think I have anywhere near 100. If you do have all of the nodes, you would exceed 100, and you could finish that just in one collection of your homestead. 52, although I already had some. Alright. Yeah, because none of this stuff counts. Yeah, these don't count. Okay. Pause those, all that stuff can be sold. Which, actually the easiest way to do that's going to be here. Sell junk, sell those clothes. Guild Hall. Yeah, 12 short. I'll need 4 more nodes. Wow, 4 more lumber or ore nodes. I'd need 12 more plant nodes, because they only give a single one. Okay. Well, I don't know where I can go. Go to Pagos. And then I can simply go over here to the Elder Wood Farm. There we go. Alright, there we go. Where's that one? Timberline Falls. Okay. Coddler's Cove is over here, I think. No. Coddler's Cove is the one in the Quaggan area down here. Which is this way. Because this is the one you have to jump across those stupid lanterns and stuff on. So, gotta work my way around into the cave. I mean, I guess I could technically just sky scale up here, because it doesn't disavow mounts until here. Okay, so I need to go this way, because I need to go around. Because you go down, then you have to loop up and around, because it's annoying. I don't know what they're trying to do. Okay, now the fun part of jumping on these lanterns. Okay. First part done. Now we just have to make it through the second part. Which used to be a lot worse. Because if you fall, you would die. However, now, if you fall, you can activate your glider, and it will allow you to safely glide down. Okay. Takes care of that weekly. Okay. Because I've got 41 of these and don't really care. Boom. Takes care of that. Forgot I wanted to sell stuff. Okay. Pretty sure I got all these. I don't have that one. Alright. That finishes my dailies. And I've got 425. That's enough to get that. Okay, so now I need to buy the weapons, and then we will be done with all of that, and can start getting stuff down here. Alright. I am going to call that the stream, however. It's been about 3.5 hours. It's not a long stream. It's not even really a normal length stream for me, but, it's probably going to be what a lot of my streams are. Because I'm mostly gonna just be streaming when I'm playing naturally. So it probably won't be super long streams, except possibly on my days off. Um, but so I do appreciate everyone that stopped by, checked out the video, checks out the VOD in the future, the follow. It all helps. So I will see everyone probably tomorrow, because I'll probably stream tomorrow when I get on to play. And I'll see everyone there.